The 1960s were a notorious time of conflict and upheaval and change in this country. And Tony Campolo, who is a popular Christian author and speaker, tells of an experience he had as a very young professor of sociology in those turbulent times. He says, I was waxing eloquent in a sociology class when this young hippie stands up and shouts at the top of his lungs, "So what?" Tony says, I was taken back for a moment. But then I took a deep breath and I said, "Young man, if you would please sit down, you're interrupting my speech. And all of these people have paid good money to come and hear me and learn in this class. And we can talk about whatever's on your mind later, but kindly just sit down and allow me to continue." To which the young hippie responded, "So what? Young man, if you don't sit down, I'm going to have to ask you to leave." "So what?" "Well, if you leave, you may not be able to come back." "So what?" "Well, this is a required course for graduation from this university, and if you can't come back and you can't continue and you can't get a passing grade in this course, you may not be able to graduate." "So what?" And Tony says, I had no power over him. It was an awkward and awful moment for me. But the thought came, if you and I can look at the worst this world could offer, the turbulence and the temptations, and say, "So what?" then we've found a way to cast our anxiety, to face down the lion, to strengthen our connection with God and one another in ways that bring life and peace, not only to ourselves, but to this world where God has placed us. This is Ben Moore from West Highlands United Methodist Church with a thought for your day. Just another way of reaching out. Thank you.